most pressure you're going to feel across this whole race. Getting it off the line is one of the toughest things you can do as you get 5 lights up. And the Bathurst Enduro is underway for Sprint 2 with a great start from the front runners at the TMX boys as well inside of the top 10 as they run round turn number 1. You can see Lawrence has got a good start away. They've kept themselves nice, clean and consistent, Sinka. For the final race of the season, it's a scramble towards turn 1 for the front runners and the whole field in behind. Another old leads them through one already. Davison and Sinka wanting to try and keep right on the tail of Doug Bowen. Mazzaroli was climbing up the front all evening as well. Phase there, Katakazina.
Yes, he did.
Labouring still going at each other here. 3 minutes down, we've got 17 minutes to go. They're going to go round a lot of times. It's 1 minute 21 lap times here. We're not going to stop. Shane Ratcliffe by now as well. Ray Oliver's got Bradley Wall alongside. Looks like Daniel Harding has had some form of incident. We'll pick up on that one in a minute. But Oliver on the inside, got to come back behind him.
Further back as we're underway. James Scott will lead them up the hill, up towards turn 1. Can they keep it clean? There's already contact with Dolphin and Stone Street on the straight as they run round turn 2. Dodge and Warboy being cautious off the exit of turn 1. What a run off the line, but an atrocity has happened to Troy Stone Street off the start. There's no other way to say Sinka. I think it was him off of the Will Brown and just absolutely Superman punched him straight into the wall on the left hand.
Evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are across the other side of the world again, and yes, it is raining. It's not going to be Noah's Ark like it was on Tuesday by the looks of it, but don't count your chickens because it quite possibly will be. We are at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. We are doing the MotoGP layout tonight, and it's a layout we have not tested before. We are looking at some cracking times out there at the moment already, and the boys are tearing it up, raring to go in about 3 minutes' time. So let's quickly get into there and have a look at what the scoreboard's looking like, where the ladders are at, who is where in the teams. In our AMs, ladies and gentlemen, Brandon Hickman, new boy to the series, has got himself a 39 points lead over Ash Glover from Rogue Racing. Stephanie Piccoli, our resident safety car driver and race steward, is in third place for Apex Esports League. A few points behind, but nothing that's not achievable. Wayne Edwards from Web Racing is in fourth place. Joey Black, privateer, in fifth. Shane Newans from Mueller Racing in sixth. Greggy Johnson, who's still in Sri Lanka from Team Greg Racing, is in seventh. David Simmons from Waipu Pool Racing from Apex League, and David Bowman from Team Pear Shaped Racing in ninth. Brad Dines, Dynatunes 10th, and Brad Anderson in 11th. As we flick it over to the Pro-Ams, it's another battle which is very, very close between teammates this time. Cam Hardwick from SLM Academy is for 33 points ahead of Thomas Sunny Cena. These boys have already had some contact this season, not once, but nearly twice. But let's see how they handle it out there from SLM Academy and see if they can fight together to get some results. Greg Cook, new driver from the Projects 36 team, is in third place, only 5 points behind Thomas Cena. Chris Tomlin, who has had a stellar season so far from LCR Esports, is in fourth place. Elliot D is in fifth place from Team Pear Shaped Racing. Kevin Wakefield from LCR Esports is in sixth place. Russell Gander from Vortex Sim Sports is in seventh. Mark Snow from SLM Academy, eighth. Ryan Price from Upscale E-Motorsports in ninth place. Mark Cochran from Apex Esports League is in 10th place. And 11th, Stephen Daniels from LCR Esports. 12th place, Joshua King from Team SAW Motorsports. 13th place, Morgan Dial, privateer, who participated on a bloody hand controller for their first race and had an absolute stellar run. 14th place, Dean Sinkovich from Team SAW Motorsports, and 15th place, James Doyle from Koala Cartel. All right, we get to the pointy end of the field. Yes, it's a massive grid out there, and we are going to have another massive one out there on track tonight. Joshua Horton got himself a fantastic start last week and took some critical points from Vermilion Esports, and he has now got a 60-point lead on Thomas Cooley from the Koala Cartel. Behind him is Cruz McVie. No, he's not a character from Cars. Cruz McVie from the Koala Cartel is 30 points back from his teammates, Thomas Cooley. Trev Mortimer had a bit of an off night from Rogue Racing last week. A few incidents here and there got him spinning all over the place. Dougie Gowans from Full Throttle Racing has not had a very clean season so far, but he's still in contention, 5 points behind Trev Mortimer. Carter Dines, Dynatune Racing, getting towards the pointy end of the season and starting to pick up some pace. Alex Azikas has been a consistent participant all the way through the series so far from Murray Performance Racing, only 5 points behind Dines. Liam Jensen from Carla Keitel in 8th. Callum Hodgkinson from OPR in 9th. Mitch Noble from Apex Esports League in 10th place, who will not be in tonight. He is serving a week ban. SRT Motorsports, Dan Bartouche is in 11th. Daniel Byrne from Carling Motorsports on his return is in 12th place. Liam Tipping from the Koala Cartel in 13th. And Brandon Levin from SRW Team Motorsports in 14th. Jason Douglas from Murray Performance Racing in 15th. Jackson Dial in privateer in 16th place. David Gallo, returning for Carling Motorsports of some stellar performance last week, is in 17th place. Jed Van Erman from Fart in 18th place. Jacob Trainer, Sim Racing Brotherhood in 19th. Ray Oliver, Slim SLM Motorsports in 20th. Matthew Boylett, Murray Performance Racing in 21st. Cooper Barnes from Murray Performance Racing in 22nd. That is the ladder, and the battle is still on. And I think I just finished flapping my gums as qualies has started. Welcome to the room, pushing the buttons in the background, Mr. Kobe. And beside me, as usual, on a Tuesday and Thursday night, the lovely dulcet tones of the American out there, Mr. James Watson. How you doing, mate?
I'm doing good. This one's going to be an interesting one, not just because of the weather, obviously, but like you said, we're on the bike layout. Most people don't know this even exists. This is, it takes some getting used to. It's not what you'd expect. First of all, unlike the normal road course layout where you go clockwise, you go counterclockwise, just like if you were driving on the oval. So it kind of flips it around a little bit, and it's a bit jarring. This layout takes some getting used to, because again, you're so used to certain things when you're running the road course, and you're not expecting to go the complete opposite direction. So I'm curious to see on how everyone's gonna manage that.
It's going to be a tough one. It's not a layout the boys are going to be used to. So we'll see. We'll keep our fingers crossed that it's clean. Oh, the new JMR liveries are looking nice and flash. Oh, the Vians scooting across, Dyers scooting across. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, mate. I think maybe the new layout is going to bring a variety to these boys too. So I don't know. I really don't know what to expect tonight, to be honest.
Yeah, and the it's interesting too, because the turn one complex, which is now turn one, the last few corners on the normal layout, you're not dealing with that normal kind of straight along chicane. You have to do like kind of a multi-apex U-turn and then into another hairpin. So that's also what you need to deal with. And plus, it still has that original kind of horseshoe corner after what is originally the first few corners on the normal layout, because this is actually the made from that old original Indianapolis road course layout that F1 used, not the kind of little more straighter and easier to deal with layout that they currently run. You're also going into the past with that, because I'm fairly certain that exact part of the track doesn't quite exist in the same fashion anymore.
I don't know. This track for me, you are the pro. I'm going to go with what you're saying here, because I wouldn't have a clue. I can't even remember the last time I was out on this track in a normal formation, to be honest. Oh, man. So I'm totally relying on you tonight, mate. The pressure is on for any quirky and kick bits, so we can know what's going on. Oh, look, SDK has just decided to work. How awesome is that? I'm going to have someone look at this bloody system that we pay a lot of money for that doesn't like working for us. A few people out on the tracks. I Love Lamp, an unusual name. Upper Tomo, not sure what that means. Up the Cartel, yep, that's Doc. He's changed his name, which is good. Cam should be a pro. My wife gets something hearing Sinka's voice. I don't know. I'm going to expect carnage tonight in the wet. I luckily picked that out, but thank you for the compliment. I'm glad that someone affected by it. My wife just yells at me back. But
I'm not touching that one.
Yeah, no, not unless you got gloves on, mate. Let's see who's out there and who's looking at getting some time. So we know Jace Douglas is a weapon in the wet. We know that Josh Horton, weapon in the wet. Is Jace out there tonight? I think he is. No, he's not, because he is at. He will be at in Melbourne for the races, Sandown. But Alex is there. I'm just trying to pick Daniel Byrne, David Gallo, both going to be weapons tonight. Let's see who good. Greg Cook, we don't know what to expect with him in the wet. He has been an absolute weapon in everything he does. Cruz McVie, I'm expecting something out of him tonight. Dougie Gowans, definitely. Don't know how Morgan Dial's going to do with his remote. Oh, what a beautiful drift there by Carter Dines. All he did was just to control the pace coming through. Cam Hardwick. Oh, Greggy Johnson is back. He is back from his Sri Lanka trip. So that would be interesting. I don't know. I'm not sure where to go tonight with the drivers. Who's going to be doing what? Hopefully they won't be just drawing patterns in the grass.
Yeah, especially since you don't really want to end up in this grass because it's kind of weird around here, especially in what is now the final kind of set of corners on this layout, because the grass is kind of raised up, so it unsettles the car a lot more than you would think. And
Glad you cleared that up. Raised up, it's not the smoke that is affecting everyone, it's just the raising up of it. I like it. All right.
Yeah, and so it's not as bad with these cars, but in an open wheel car, it's a nightmare, and you can even get beached on it if you're not careful. Like getting beached on grass, that is a weird thing to have happen. Yeah, and a weird thing to have happen. But yeah, that's part of the quirks of this track.
Definitely, if you get beached on grass, I would recommend a heap of Doritos, Twisties, Cheezels, so that you've got something for sustenance. But anyway, mate, I think standing water is going to be an issue tonight with the bank curves bringing it all down to the inside as well. It's going to make things a little bit harder. You're already seeing puddles already forming on some of the spots there. So I think that's going to be an issue. Not sure what it's like in its normal format.
I don't think it's going to be an issue in that way necessarily, because you're not really going on any of the banked parts on the circuit. Like you see the opening complex, you just cut right past.
Yeah, this is the bit I'm worried about. This is the bit here.
Yeah, this is going to be difficult.
Yeah. Coming in and coming off, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, but even still, it's not as bad as opposed to some areas, but you know, it is something that they are going to have to keep an eye on. And you know, we saw how dangerous just the slightest little puddle can be in last week's race, and all the havoc those stray puddles caused for everyone that week.
Yeah, 100%. So at the moment we have got just over 6 minutes left for qualies, and we've got the lead driver out there, which is Joshua Horton, with a 2.09055. Closest guy to him is Jason Douglas, who we did predict. Jason's very good in the wet. He gets to those go-kart lines and sticks to them and does extremely well. He's a 2.10.2, so he's about just under 3/10 away. Morgan Doyle on his bloody gaming stick controller is sitting on a 2.10.6, so I'm not even going to go there. Carter Dines, I'm looking for something out of Carter Dines. His performance this season has been up and down. It's time for him to really get up to the pace that we know he's capable of. So I want to see him up the pointy end. Chrissy Tomlin has got himself up in the top thing. Trev Mortimer, exactly where he belongs, up in 4th place. Chrissy Tomlin in 6th. Alex Zekas has just jumped to 7th place. Thomas Cena from SLR is in 8th. David Gallo, Liam Jensen, Daniel Byrne just outside the 10. Cruz McVee is just shot up there. Oh, my lordy. It is literally 3/1000ths of a second between Joshua Horton and Cruz McVee. McVee in 2nd place. That is ridiculous. A couple of boys have hit the exact same time, which are literally 1/1000ths between Thomas Cena and Carter Dines. That is ridiculous as well. Dines has just improved on that. Thomas Cooley in 11th. We've got a couple of people still to set some times out there. So we've got Russell Gander, Douglas Gans, Joey Black, Jason Depp, Greg Johnson, Ash Glover, and Mark Cochran yet to set a lap. We have got a mighty big grid as usual. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 35 cars tonight on a new track, which is sensational for a week where we're going to have people away for Sandown. So I'm loving the participation. Nearly said precipitation. The participation.
That too.
Of the people out there tonight, and they're going to put on a mega show, aren't they?
Absolutely.
What's the weather report say? Is it going to drop off or is it going to continue? Let me just look on my screen. Info. Holy dooly. Oh, my goodness. All right. I think I'm going to go get an umbrella and me wellies and get buckled down the blankie over me knees. Ladies and gents, it's going to rain by the look of this all night long. Just like the song. Too well, no one knows it.
I have nothing to add on that one.
Lionel Richie all night long? Come on, man.
Yeah, I wasn't going there. I was trying to figure what song with rain is he talking about?
All night long.
Yeah, forgive me.
Don't start me jamming.
I have no issues with some Sinka karaoke.
Bit of singing karaoke.
Night long.
Yeah, I've been behaving myself this season. I haven't gone into any vocals. Oh, not much anyway. No more than usual. All right,
Which is
what do we
good
got?
because
3
then I'll
minutes to
start
go.
singing and ain't nobody need that.
Can you hear drums? 3 minutes to go, ladies and folks. If you're out there and you are watching this spectacular racing tonight, spectacular, the key word I'm emphasising, get out there, like, subscribe, hit the notification button. It's for free, for Christ's sake, and 60% of you still haven't subscribed. So go and do it. Do me a favour, hit the like button and all that jazz. And also, we appreciate, Mr. Watson and I appreciate people talking in the chat. Let us know what your thoughts are. If you disagree with us, agree with us, by all means. We are in a country where free speech, well, I am anyway, not so much Mr. Watson. But yeah, we are always up for a bit of a chin wag. What was that, mate?
I don't want to talk about
it. He's too scared he's going to get locked up, mate. Have a look at the Carling boys. We've spoken about this before on their debut back to the series last week, and there they are already in their quali mode, and they are backing each other up and working as a team. Joshy Horton just came back out on track and snapped it out with a 107.421. Took heaps off his time. Cruz McVee now is 1.6 seconds away. He was only a couple of hundredths away. So Joshy Horton's come out there and said, no, this is mine. I'm taking it all the way. We got to make sure, all right, drivers, if you're listening, do not let him get away. If he gets away, it's going to be all over Red Rover. He needs to be up and around the pack. He's a bit more cautious then. All right. Cruz McVee is in second place. James Doyle in third. Carter Dines fourth. Good to see Dines up there. Jason Douglas has dropped a few places, but he's got his teammate Alex Zizekas behind him. Morgan Dial on his Xbox controller is in seventh place. Liam Tipping in eighth. Liam Jensen in ninth. And Trev Mortimer lines up the top 10 for Rogue Racing Australia. Thomas Cooley from Koala Cartel is in 11th. Then we've got Thomas Sino, Hardwick, Daniel Byrne, Chris Tomlin, David Gallo, Dan Bartouche, Greg Cook, Brandon Hickman, Stephen Daniels, Mark Snow, Ash Glover, Dean Sigby, Brad Dine, Shane Newlands, David Simmons, Kevin Wakefield, Wayne Edwards, Greg Johnson, David Bowman, Russell Gander, Doug Gowans, Jack Black, Joey Black, sorry, Jason Depp, and Mark Cochran. I was just about to start with, yo, you ready to rumble? I am. It might be more crazy than usual tonight, mate.
Yeah, usually I'm the one acting like a nutcase. I don't know what to do right now.
I think I've had too much sugar. I don't really have sugar in anything, and I think I'm peaking at the moment. But we are down to the last few seconds. It's going to drop. The hammer's just going to go bazinga right across the line, and we're going to have no one left. It's just about to go. Boom. There she goes. Boom, shakalaka. We have got it now. Joshua Horton has pinned it in the last 5 minutes, or even less than that, last 3 minutes, got himself up to the top spot for tonight's amazing race at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. We are going to be doing a super sprint as usual for the series, and this is how it looks. Lap time for Mr. Joshua Horton from Vermilion is a 0.07421 flat. What a cracking performance that is. Joshua Horton on the top step front row with Cruz McVee of the Koala Cartel, and second beside him in the second row is James Doyle from Koala Cartel and Carter Dines from Dine Tune Racing. Jace Douglas is beside his teammate Alex Azikas on row 3 for Murray Performance Racing. And in the fourth row, we've got Morgan Dial on his remote with Liam Tipping from Koala Cartel beside him. In the fifth row, Liam Jensen from Koala Cartel is beside Trev Mortimer, getting ready to go through. And then we've got some more koalas out there. In 11th place, Thomas Cooley from the Koala Cartel beside Thomas Cena on the 6th row. Cam Hardwick from SLM Academy is beside Daniel Byrne from Carling Motorsports on the 7th row. 8th row, yeah, is that, no, 7th row is Daniel Byrne and Chris. No, what have I mixed up there? 8th row is Chris Tomlin and David Gallo. 9th row is Danny Bartouche and Greggy Crook. Brendan Hickman and Stevie Daniels on the 10th row. These boys are going to be lining up and nearly around the curve when they finish all this. Mark Snow Ash Glover is on the 11th row. 12th row is Dean Sinkovich and Brad Dines. 13th row is Shane Newens and Mark Cochran. 14th row is David Simmons and Kevin Wakefield. 15th row, Wayne Edwards and Greg Johnson are back from his holiday. He's probably suffering from heat stroke or whatever you call it, that thing when you can't get your sleep cycle right. Brain's gone blank, doesn't matter. In the 31st place, David Bowman. 32nd, Dougie Gowans, all the way down the very back. 33rd, Russell Gander and Joey Black. Our race director tonight is Greg Barber. Safety car driver is Jason Depp, and race controller is Stephanie Pickles-Piccoli. Whew. Good evening, Mr. Dead. You've got your boys doing very well, both on the road beside each other, getting ready to rock and roll. They are in the third row. This is looking really cool. I've got to get my camera down the back so you can just see Ash Glover and the cars at the very end. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone is gridded up. We've got about 10 seconds to go. Thank you very much to Warren and Brown Tools for supporting this series and all our other series all the way through 2025. We are at round 5 of the Warren and Brown Tools Toyota GR86 Nationals. We are about to go green. They're all lined up. The windscreen wipers are on. The rain is falling. The puddles are forming. And we are still not ready to go. Green, green, green. Ladies and gentlemen, we are green. The Warren and Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals is off. And we've got these boys flying already. Joshua Horton has got himself a fantastic start. 3/10 from the inside line already up on Cruz McVee. Carter Dines has got himself a couple of places into third. James Doyle into fourth. Jace Douglas in fifth. And Tzekis in sixth. They're coming through the first. Oh, we've had an incident in the back.
Oh.
Incident back. Looks like Cruz McVee and someone else has gone down. No, it's Danny Bartouche again.
Oh, no.
The Moz has hit Bartouche again. Oh, my lordy. I think he needs to go to church and really exercise those demons. That's not Bartouche. That's actually one of the other boys. That's I was going to say it looked like he was going the wrong way. Took a long time to turn around. That's
I think it might be Tomlin.
Yes. Is it Tomlin? No, it's got Glover on it.
No, the other car that was parked the other way when he went by.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, not looking good out there. A few boys have gone astray out there at this point, but we have got some amazing pace up there. I can't see the scoreboard at the moment, Mr. The lads in the back, my mind's just gone blank. I got no score. I got nothing. I'm like, yeah, what are we doing? We've got a lot of cars out there. The Koala Cartel boys have gone out together. You got Jace Douglas there, who's got the Koalas in front of him and behind him, and they're fighting for some pace at the moment. We've got those back markers of Ash Glover in Glover Racing that we saw rotate around. He is really struggling to get back to his car because it is all over the place. It is spinning like crazy. We've got Joshua Horton still leading these boys out, and he's already starting to get a bit of a gap. Nothing huge at this point. Chris McVie, he's got back onto him on 3/10, but these boys are going through the puddles back onto the main oval area, and that's the scary bit coming out on it, because they're not attacking the water head on. It's a bit of an angle, so it's going to be a bit scary. Can confirm one car has slicks on it. Can confirm that one car does. Ash Glover, that's why he was running around and trying to get off the sand. He probably missed his little button. But have a look at Josh Horton coming through. Look at the slip angle on Horton's car as he's coming through. He's losing a little bit of traction, but he's getting it rotated around beautifully. He is amazing to be able to drive with that sort of slip angle there. Cruz McVie, it's good to see him back at the pointy end. He's had a bit of an off couple of rounds coming through there, but James Doyle is battling on the top screen with Jason Douglas. They are having a great little tickle as they enter the main part of arena. Mate, am I going to shut up tonight? Probably not.
Absolutely not. And, you know, it's not like you have a reason to shut up. This opening lap has been pretty chaotic, for as chaotic as you can get without having a whole lot of crash, bang, boom. Although, say that now, there was almost an issue with one of the Murray cars.
Yeah, there was also a little bit of contact between Joshua Horton and Cruz McVie, but Horton's got himself out the pointy end on that. And looking good. I'm going to take the second camera down to Alex Zekas. He is the bottleneck. He has got...
Wow!
Too wide. Dines. Look at this. Dines.
This isn't going to end well.
Is not going to go end well, especially with Kobe's screen going black that I'm seeing. But there's a reason for that, and I can see that behind it for some reason. There it is. It's back. Back in black, baby. And congratulations to all those who had time to go out and see Metallica last night. Alex is having a great run there at the back. He's got a lot of people following him through. And Horton is still got that little bit of place up ahead of Cruz McVie. That entry into the main oval looks very ominous as they come in off the wet. Some of them are taking over the cones, some of them aren't, and some of the rear ends are sliding all over the place.
Yeah, and that's nerve-wracking because the wall on the French straightaway is not safe for barriers. So if you hit it, it's not going to end well. It's a battle for the lead.
Yep. Oh, he's coming tucked in on the inside. Oh, look at that. I thought Josh was going to tuck in behind him then, but he sort of leapt in behind him and straight back in front. Jace Douglas has got it made as well, but the battle is not over. The inside of the circuit is a tough area, and both outside and inside lines are looking fantastic. Both got a fantastic exit. This is going to be a sprint all the way down. You can see it on the side-by-side camera, on the bottom camera. As you can see, Josh just get in front and get his roll cage going through. We've got McVie on the inside coming across there. There's a little bit of contact. There's a bit of water that's standing there as well, which is making it very hard. As they coming through, nice little bit of sliding there from Horton. He's an absolute weapon, this boy. Yeah, AC/DC played last night in Melbourne, I believe it was. Was the Metallica in Brisbane? Side by side, Dines is going for it as well. He has got, who's that beside Dines? That is Thomas Cooley behind him. Behind that is Daniel Byrne, followed by Morgan Dole. We have contact. We have contact. Nothing major by the look of it, because both of them stayed there. But have a look at the, maybe I should have kept that camera on there.
Yeah, Josh got the
battle on the bottom screen, really close.
Yeah, Josh got the grass on exit. It kind of snapped the car into Cruz's lap, and both of them did a great job of holding on. As you can't park there, mate. We got a couple cars around.
Oh yeah, he's facing the wrong way. This could be a safety car here. I was about to say, your cue, Mr. Watson. Let's see what happened here. Dave Bowman's got the inside line. He's hard up on the curb. Looks like he just rode the curb a little bit too much and then the rear end drifted on him. No one else was in play there, so he was quite lucky and fortunate. But it took him a few Austin Powers turns to get a car facing the right way.
Oh.
Do-do-do-do.
And then he
We
hit
need-
the
we need a
little
town
chain
box.
link fence for a good measure.
Yeah. Here's Stevie Daniels. Oh, is he going to hold it? No, he's not. Oh, no.
And then there was like a 3-car incident that I think we're gonna get here soon. Yeah, right here.
Look at this. We got Dean there. I think Dean's just called this in.
Ooh.
Look, I don't. Dean's rear end was already creeping around, so I'm not sure if he's gonna, if there's going to be a penalty there or not, because rear entry on Dean was a bit dubious as well. That could be a black and white warning flag for Mr. Sinkovich. But I think, from my perspective, Dean's rear end was already sliding out, so I don't think he had much in there. Well, Mark Cochran, our resident AM for the series, a little bit of a sideways movement. We've got a little bit of contact through there, but have we got the second screen working, Cobes? We have. Oh, it's on the. I can't see because on the screw on the broadcast. That's probably why. All good. As long as I know it's working, we've got the boys racing and rolling down the bottom end as well. Bit of chitter chatter. What's Dougie Gowan's chatting about? Isn't he racing in this one? Looks like he didn't make the grid, did he?
Yeah, I was wondering because
Yeah. It looks like he must have been
him.
sitting in the pits.
Yeah, and like it did look like he put in a qualifying lap at all. So that's major championship implications right there.
Yeah, I reckon Dougie Gowans are probably fighting some brown snakes up there in Queensland.
You know,
Another one going. James Doyle.
I was just thinking that James Doyle had a huge lead back to the rest of the pro-ams. Like, that's a heck of a run. And then he did that. Does it count as a commentator's curse if you don't actually say it on air?
No, it's not a commentator's curse. But I'll tell you what,
Hooray, I'm free!
great
This is
day
not
for
my-
Ducks. Great day for Ducks. Wakefield, that's Wakefield rotating. It's a bit hard to picture Wakefield now out there with the purple wheels as they're coming through. I don't know if your viewers are liking the second screen with the side view of the car, or is it just nah? There's the back.
Oh my god, that was... Hold the brakes a bit better than that.
Yeah. You can see Daniel Byrne on the bottom screen fighting off the Koala cartel of Thomas Cooley and James Doyle, and then Morgan Dial behind them on the remote. And behind that, we've got Liam Jensen, Trev Mortimer, Dave Gallo, and Cam Hardwick all coming in one big snake coming through. Jace Douglas has rotated the car around, and the penalty you get for that is because the grid is so close. You lose a heap of places. He's gone down from third all the way to, my lordy, poor Jace, all the way down to 16th. He lost 13 places in that rotation. He will be kicking himself. He was doing such a great job there in the wet.
Yeah, we haven't gotten the traditional massive pileups, but it has not been easy regardless. See a lot of solo spins. Kind of lost track of how many we've seen already. Yeah,
definitely. There's been a lot. We're hearing a few calls in, but you can also, if you listen to it as a viewer, you can hear them in the background, and all you hear is this washout noise.
Oh no!
There he is. He's got himself a meatball.
Oh yeah, that right rear is toast.
So what's he done here today?
And
it wasn't his fault this time.
Yeah, nope.
Looks like the outside car might have touched the grass a little bit and just spun into him.
Yeah, it was Mark Snow, who he was, ironically enough, was caught up in the earlier incident with him.
Oh, bit of retaliation. No, I'm only joking. Only joking. Don't just all jump up in the box out there and start yelling at me. I was just joking, Dave Gallo's doing a cracking job, though. He has got these boys behind him, and he's not letting them through. Mortimer, Cena, Hardwick, and Cook, and Douglas are all blocking that up really well.
Meanwhile, we got a good scrap for the Pro-Ams here. You got Dial and Doyle. That's not difficult to pronounce as a broadcaster. Doyle and Dial, they're battling for the class win.
Yeah. Seashells by the seesaw. Actually tonight is probably the first time we hadn't had a Pro-Am up in the top five.
No!
Oh, Mark Snow. He's on skis out there. Oh,
he didn't hit anything, though.
Oh, yeah, he's kept it off everything. Oh, Car 65 just called something in. I think that voice sounded like Cam Hardwick.
You are correct.
Yep. I can just hear them sometimes. Oh, Mr. Wayne Edwards going sideways. The boys did wish for rain, and it is out there, and it has been entertaining. All right, front of the grid. I'm going to take it to the top camera. Mr. Joshua Horton has got himself down to just under 4 seconds away as we see Liam Jensen fighting it side by side with Trev Mortimer coming through. Mortimer's got his inside line. Has Mortimer changed his livery tonight? That's what's thrown me. Or is that Liam Jensen? No, that is Mortimer in the orange. Oh, no, there's Mortimer there. Who's that in the orange? Ah, Mr. Dial. Mr. Dial. Okay, we'll program that into my brain. Orange livery, Morgan Dial. But look at that. Oh, he's just got enough there. We haven't seen a lot of the draft tonight so far, have we?
No, and it's interesting watching Cruz fall off so hard.
Yeah, he has 5 seconds. It's like he's lost his nerve a little bit, or has, you know what it is? He's not fallen off. Josh Horton's just picked up the pace. Josh Horton's set the fast lap for the 2:07.538, a full second faster than Cruz McPhee. So he's out in the distance. He's got himself in the groove, and he's just going for it. He's just like, come and get me. And there he is, viewers, in the bottom screen.
And to think they were side by side just a little bit ago. Uh-oh.
Oh, Jace is a little bit unhinged there. The rear end has come undone again. Need to get a close-up of Morgan's rear bumper. I'm sure there's a message there for me. Is there? Inside line, Jace Douglas. Oh, okay. So Jace is actually stopped there to readdress that position. He knows he's just probably gone in a little bit late, and well done to him. Daniel Byrne is now going for it. He is in 6th place. Carter Dine's 5th. Alex Ezekiel's 4th. Liam Tipping 3rd. McVie in 2nd. A 4.5 second gap now. 5 seconds on SDK. Whoa, he is on fire. I tell you what, Mr. Horton, reverse top 10. How's he going to do that? That's going to be a lot tougher in the wet and on this track. And we are down to the last 4 and a bit minutes as well, viewers. So it's been a very entertaining race so far. Lots of action. I'm going to take the bottom camera down to Daniel Byrne, because he has got the boys all following him down. All behind him, having a look. They're just passing Dean on the inside. Dean's got the blue flag, so he's let them go. But have a look at each side. They're having a bit of a look now. It looks like the Koala Cartel, they have got no papayas and no koala gum leaves to fight over. They just race. Oh, Russell Gander is going for a gander.
Yeah, and he called that in. I wonder what happened to send him all the way off into no man's land there.
.099, Jace Douglas. I think that was one for earlier on, not that one we just saw.
Good Lord, he is just full on drifting that thing.
Did you see it? I know, I was just...
Yeah.
But I was like, my mouth just went open, and then you started speaking. And I was like, huh? Did you see the control he had through there? That was amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing.
He's just power sliding, and doesn't even look like he's breaking his sweat.
Cracking job. He's an absolute weapon in that car. I'm just trying to see if I can get. Here we go. Here's the battle behind Daniel Byrne. You can see him in the bottom camera. The Koala Cartel, they're all hunting him down. This is his rearview mirror. He's got the Koala Cartel 1, 2, and 3, and then Mortimer just sitting behind them, watching to see what's going on. We're down to the last 3 minutes. The action has been afoot everywhere. It has been sensational racing out there tonight. So we've got Daniel Byrne, bottleneck with Thomas Cooley, James Doyle and Liam Jensen. And then we've got David Gallo from the Carlin Motorsports. He's got behind him Trev Mortimer and Greg Cook and Thomas Cena. So the two Carlin boys have got cars chasing them down. And then we've got Danny Bartouche and Jace Douglas having a bit of a battle on their own in the back there. The top 5 have all spread out to about a second and a half plus. Look at the pressure. You can just see the draft in the bottom screen.
Another big wiggle. This is crazy watching this 43 car.
At the inside there on the bottom screen, we've got the boys putting some pressure on the back of Daniel Byrne. Daniel Byrne has got the boys from the Koala Cartel, Thomas and James Doyle, all over the back of him. They were literally a couple of tenths off the back of him, but he has got himself a great exit off onto the main part. Dean is just checking to make sure that Iracing scan is all up to scratch and doing a very good owner's impression of checking the facilities. Joshua Horton, I'm not even going to go and mention him again because he's just 6.5 seconds away now. Daniel Byrne is the pressure on the dial right now. He's got, Cooley having a look on the inside. Under wet conditions, these boys are driving amazingly, giving each other space and avoiding contact, which has been something amazing tonight, watching all the races out there. We've seen a couple of incidents here and there, but it's been mainly in the bottom third. Liam Jensen looks like he's cooked his car a little bit. Tyres are probably dirty as from all the grass. Have a look at this side. Daniel Byrne has been overtaken by Thomas Cooley eventually. And Doyle's got him on the outside as well, having a look at him. They're going for him in big-time pressure. They're having a look at the outside. He is the meat and the sandwich. He's the gum leaf between two koalas at the moment. He's got himself on the left-hand side, side by side. The Koala Cartel are playing it very, very smart. He's boxed in. He can't get in front and can't get out of the draft. He is tucked in behind Cooley. And Doyle had him pinned in there as well at the moment, but now he's pulled away, and now it looks like Byrne and Thomas Cooley are going to pull away from Doyle a little bit, and we're on the main straight. Is Daniel Byrne going to be able to take advantage of the tow coming down the main straight, and will he be able to regain that position? That's going to be a key. There we go down the bottom. Ooh.
Morgan Dial.
180. What do we see? We must have missed that. Can't remember it.
I don't remember it either.
Yeah. But I tell you what, this battle down the bottom. Here goes, ladies and gentlemen, the final lap of the race. I just saw it out of the corner of my eye pop up as I'm watching the bottom race as well. Stevie Daniels just gone around. But Joshua Horton, ladies and gentlemen, is coming around on a bit of a parade lap at the moment. Lots of standing water as he's coming through. You can just see the tracks being left there in the water. That's how deep it is. And Joshua Horton has shown us a masterclass on driving in the wet. He's got to do this out of the top 10 position at the moment. He'll be 10th on the grid, 5th row. He's going to have to fight it all the way back for that position. And we'll see how he goes. We are not too far from the last few corners as he's coming through, and it's a bit hard to tell which corner's what in the wet as well. So bear with me as we go through round 5 of the Toyota GR86 Nationals, brought to you by Warren & Brown Tools and broadcast by SRW TV. As we can see, Joshua Horton taking the left-hander, taking the inside curve through the massive puddle through there. Looks like the rain is getting harder and the puddles are getting bigger. We're going to see an extraordinary round 2. A little bit of a wiggle there as he comes around the inside of the track and coming around to the opening where he will be coming down the main straight to take the checkered flag as he drifts it round the final corner and keeps it under control this time, not like last week. Here we have Mr. Joshua Horton wiggling as much as he can without losing the rear end, taking heat 1 for the Warren Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals by convincing 5.3 seconds. What a stellar lap that was, raced as well. Then we have Cruz McVie coming across the Rhine in second place from the Qualicartel. And then we have them chasing down. We got Liam Tipping from the Qualicartel being chased down by Alex Azikas, who came 4th place for the JMR team. What a stellar drive from him himself. Daniel Byrne, Thomas Cooley, and Jason Dolby fighting all through this heat, and they come across in their order. Cooley, Byrne, then Doyle. Morgan Doyle on his remote control is coming through on 9th place, followed by David Gallo, who is the bottleneck, with Mortimer, Cena, and Cook following through. Liam Jensen in 14th place, Brendan Hickman and David Simmons in 15th, 16th respectively. Brad Dine 17th and 18th. Snowy Mark Snow and 19th Russell Gander. These boys have had an explosive run out there tonight. All that wet, all that rain. Better them than me.
Right? And man, the celebration from Horton, he just absolutely flexed on them. Yeah.
Destroyed them in the end. Absolutely destroyed them. He was a full second faster. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. He's not going to have it his own way for the B race because he's in 10th place. So reverse top 10, ladies and gents. So enjoy that. That's going to be absolutely spectacular. As he's drifting it around now, he's just showing off. You know what? If you can, why the hell not? There's no way I'd be able to do that.
Right?
Yep.
Look at that. That is just epic.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder. Well, iRacing's doing everything these days. I wonder if they're going to get into drift mode as well for their series. All right, we're going to do a straight swap over. Let's see if the system will let us have the grid. 121 is having issues. I'm not sure who that is. Oh, that's Joey Black. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, here's the reverse top 10. So look out because the Carling boys are in row 1 and row 2, in the first row and second row. And they are going to be behind each other and they're going to be absolute weapons out on this track. It's going to be sensational. David Gallo from Carling Motorsports in first with Morgan Dial on his controller. He's going to be beside him on the front row in second. James Doyle in the second row with Daniel Byrne from Carling Motorsports. Thomas Cooley from the Qualicartel is going to be in the third row with Carter Dines from Dine Tune Racing. Behind them will be Alex Zekas and Liam Tipping in the fourth row. Cruz McVie and Joshua Horton will cut out the top 10. These boys are going to fight their way all the way through the pack in the rain. And at the moment, all we are waiting for is a cyclone forecast.
Fingers crossed.
Well, it's getting harder to see from the big cameras anyway, and it's going to be a lot tougher as the boys are now starting to grid up. There's no rest for the wicked. They will be going until they're gone. Second camera is going to be on Joshua Horton. Hence, he's going to be fighting through the pack and making his way through. If that allows me to do it, it will. And from there, we are going for another 20 minutes of chaos in the wet at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. MotoGP layout. Have they raced the MotoGP there, mate, or they just call it that?
Honestly, I don't know if MotoGP has actually run this layout. This is the motorcycle track, but I don't know what series have actually raced on this layout.
Yeah, I can't really see bikes doing this layout. especially the inside bit. There's no really runoff. Plus, the runoff is into, if you lose it in some sections on this track, you can actually run off into the other part of the track.
Yeah, but this is the layout for them nonetheless.
Yeah. But those boys have got cojones of steel anyway. The way they ride those bikes these days is ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know how they do it.
Where are they all? All right, Mortimer's there. He's in there in the back behind. We're still waiting for Horton. We're still waiting for Hardwick, Douglas. New ones, Joey Black. There's a few missing there still. Ash Glover's back in there. Dougie Gowns looks like he's sitting in there and he's too scared to get wet tonight. Or maybe his Zimmer frame can't handle the water. All right, we're waiting for Mark Snow now. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here for the Warren Brown Tools GR86 Nationals Heat 2 of 3. Reverse top 10. Our front row in the top 10, guys. And we are go, go, go. Everyone has taken off nicely and cleanly. I can't see anyone bogged it down except for Greg Cook in the back part of the track. But he's got himself up and going. Looks like Doyle has got the inside line there and covering off some of the Koala Cartel. But as predicted straight away, David Gallo and James Doyle are finding it through. Look at Doyle's car getting hugged up into the water. Then it almost went full rotation on him. Gallo has gone wide. His teammates got him blocked. His teammates got him covered there. He got him beside him and didn't allow the cars to get around him. They nearly made contact together, but we've got Doyle on the front there. Gallo has just got his nose back inside. Carter Dines Morgan. Daniel Byrne lost a few spots out of that in the bottom screen and got Kevin Wakefield in a bit of a touch and go with some of the boys, but they made their way around Trev Mortimer as well. But the pointy end, James Doyle for the Koala Cartel has taken the lead. He's got himself one full second. 8/10 on David Gallo and Carter Dines following through respectively. Side by side, you can just see in the back there behind the third or fourth car, you've got Morgan Dial and Carter Dines having a bit of a fisticuff side by side, but everything is kosher, just like a meal, and they're coming through nicely. You can see them just coming near the fifth car down. That's Joshua Horton and Daniel Byrne having a bit of a sniff here. The Koala Cartel are side by side. They're all rushing in. JC Douglas has got his nose pointing all the way to the end there. He has got Cruz McPhee and Thomas Cooley behind him and his teammate Alex Azikas. But at the front of the reel, we've got the Koala Cartel taking the inside line. All three of them there beside each other, with Daniel Byrne being mugged again by them. It looks like Daniel Byrne loves racing with McVie and Cooley, especially Cooley because he's been beside him. Brad Dines. Brad Dines is gone. Is it still raining? Oh, yeah, it is raining, all right. Not as heavy as it was before, but it's still raining. This storm will not let up all the way through. Kev Wakefield's got a replay here. He's gone out wide. I didn't see what happened there with Kevin. He just pulled over.
Yeah.
He called something in, but I don't know what he called, and I can't see any contact. So that's a bit... Oh, look at that. He just got his right rear wheel stuck in a puddle, and as he tried to pull out of it, it's just torn the car all the way around into a 360, and he's just spun it right in front of Greggy Johnson on his return to racing.
Meanwhile, Suzuki's went way off and lost position.
R65 is Cameron Hardwick.
Yeah, I saw it live. It was not good, and it ended up causing some friendly fire too.
Okay. Orton's there working his way up now. He's got Carter Dines on the inside of him, trying to get his way around it. He's got Doyle behind him as well, and nice little bit of racing happening through the pack there. You can see Trev Mortimer is in the back there having a bit of a stoush there with Cam Hardwick and Mark Cochran. both having a lot of fun there. The chrome on Hardwick's car was really popping on the screen.
Oh, we're 3 wide.
I cannot see it.
We were 3 wide for a second with Horton. Oddly enough, we weren't able to see it because of the roof cam.
Yeah,
oh, no. Oh,
yeah,
boy.
Look at this. They're coming through side by side. They're all a little bit of a wiggle. Nearly got Morgan Dial into the door there. Morgan's done a great job. He's driving this thing with remote. So 3 wide as they're coming through. This is a koala sandwich again. The gum leaf in the middle is Dial this time. As they're coming around. Oh, my God. And here comes one of the Carling boys getting involved as well. That's Daniel Bird coming in there. Cruz McVee in front of him. Morgan Dial then Land tipping, and McVee had Dial mugged then. They had him nicely done. But here we go. McVee's got the pressure now all the way on top of him by Daniel Byrne. Byrne is going to have a sniff. He's going to have a look. He's not going to go for it. Is he going to go for it? Is he going to put the pressure on and come in there at the right time? Yes, he's tucked it in. Not enough to make an impact on McVee. McVee has got himself, well, he's in the appropriate track for a Cars cartoon character. It got Joshua Horton on the inside of Carter Dines. Dines and himself have been side by side for a lot of this lap already, swapping places. Bottom's camera is going a bit nuts as well. We've got a battle pack there with Mortimer at the back of them. Greggy Johnson and a couple of other boys. Have a look at this pack coming across onto the main straight, viewers. They're everywhere. They're only a couple of tenths along. You can see them all the way onto the entry to the outer of the part of the oval. And they're going for it. Dines and Doyle going for it as well. I mean, Daniel and Doyle going for it. Daniel's got him under brakes, beautifully done. I don't know how the young fella's doing this on a remote. Seriously.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
This should be impossible. Like, he's running better than a lot of people who have wheels. This is just madness, and what else is madness is this whole battle. This is abject insanity right now. It's like a WWE match with all of them locked in a cage. You got 10 cars just throwing haymakers. Oh, Dines around.
Dines is around.
I think he got help.
Round 2. He is going to be all the way. Have a look how many places the poor fella's lost. He is now in 17th place after being there in 5th. He has got a Koala Cartel on the inside, Koala Cartel on the back of him. Oh, he's had a little bit of contact there. It looks like one of the Cartel boys just gave him a bit of a snipping as he went through. I think it was tipping, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's heartbreaking for Carter. You know, you talked about him at the beginning of the show, wanting to see him a bit more on form. He was on form this race. That was the Carter Dines we expected. And unfortunately, just knocked down the order in an incident, not of his fault.
Yeah, you need a level of luck out here and a level of experience. And look, sometimes you just got to get yourself out of those positions so that it can't happen to you. But when you got your racing head on, it's so hard to do that, you know. It's sort of like,
72 around.
Thomas Cena, and that was Morgan. Looks like a bit of contact through there, and he was lucky because the boys that came through just missed him.
Oh, Jace Douglas, you can't park there.
I just heard Douglas
the wrong
call
way
something
for a second.
Well, I'll tell you what, lap 4's been a bit. Oh yeah, lap 4's been a busy lap. Race control have had a few calls coming in. Here's Jace Douglas. There's not much. I'm not sure why Jace called that one in because there's not much you could do there because he was just. Oh, that's what he's called it for. That's what he's called it for. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a bit hard from that view to see who shut the door, who opened the door just there, but I'm sure race control will be able to see that. I am liking the silver and blue colouring of the JMR cars.
Yeah,
but while we watched all that, Thomas Cena had the fastest lap a few seconds ago, and how the hell did Joshua Horton just sneak his way all the way up then? I know he was sitting around 4th and 5th at one point, and then we've been watching a few battles here and there, and the bugger's in top spot, and he's got a second lead already. And the fastest lap with a 2:11.966.
Yeah, I just took it while we weren't even looking.
Yeah.
Call him silent but deadly.
Russell Gowder's gone for a bit of an off track. Oh. 878. That's Liam Tipping. That's the one we picked before. That was the contact with
Dines.
Dines. Yes, correct. Oh, look at the back, boys. Oh, another incident. Three of them caught.
No.
David Simmons, Greggy Johnson, and Trev Mortimer. But the one that copped it the worst was David Simmons. They were in a three-way slide then. I don't know why they got so close to each other. They were on the exit, just magnetized together. Watch this.
Oh, we got Burn around as well.
Yeah, look at that. It looks like Mortimer might have nudged Simmons into Barbas, but it's too hard to tell from that side. Daniel Burns is around as well. I'm not sure what's happened to him, but here's the replay. He's got the koalas beside him. He's taken the outside line. He's got the. Did he slide on his own then? And then he was just helped?
He did.
Yeah, it looked like it. It's a bit hard to tell, but it looked like it. And he's had the brains to reverse it through. He's going to do a J hook out of there. The boys are really struggling on the entry into the back onto the main straight at the moment. I'm seeing a lot of cars having a bit of a issue getting the car rotated around.
Yeah, you definitely got to commend the idea from Burn there to just throw it in reverse, and this actually probably the safest thing he could have done, as weird as that sounds.
Yeah. Oh, Simmons is off again. Yeah. Race controller finally got the time to catch their breaths at the moment. Here's 747 Simmons. As he's coming around, the rear end has just left him. He's just said, goodbye, Irene. I'm going, and I'm gone. Very, very tricky track in the wet. Very tricky track in the wet. That is one hell of a place to slide around, and the way the corners are shaped and the sitting water is getting heavier and harder to do. That Crime Wave livery is sick. I'm not sure which one that is.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, because this track is so flat, there's not really anywhere for these puddles and all this standing water to go. Oh my god. Oh! And there goes Dial.
Yeah.
He dialed up the elbows on that.
Yep. Lost a few places on that one. The inside of the track is just seeing carnage galore. A lot of cars going off on their own at the moment. A lot of them going off on their own. We are down to the 8-minute mark, so we've just passed the halfway mark. Oh, 15. For 180, Morgan Dial. That was one we saw before with Daniel Byrne.
No, I think it was the one. Gosh, who was it? It wasn't the it wasn't that one though.
Oh, wasn't that incident on the inside line? Oh, Mark Snow. How are the pear-shaped boys going? Who are they? I can't see them listing their names. I remember the names. I can't remember the drivers.
Oh, and Dial just went around.
Oh, he's got out the dirty tyres now, and it's all over Red Rover. So, yeah. Elliot, you're going to have to tell me who the boys are at Pear Shape. I can't remember because they haven't got their names written beside their
I think
names.
I think he might have got help on this, actually, Dial. Oh, yeah, he got help.
bit of help from the cook. Cook gave the Dial a sous chef move.
I think Cook might have burnt it on that corner entry.
Yep. With seeing things settle down a little bit, not too much, but it's a bit hard to see where the battles are forming at the moment because everyone's sort of gapped out on each other a little bit now. Here we go, second place. battle between Liam Jensen and David Gallo. Gallo is at the pointy end again. Welcome back, Mr. David Gallo.
Thomas
Well-
Cooley just radioed something in.
Yeah. See how Gallo's going to do here. Is he going to be able to take advantage of the draft coming behind him? I can't tell you how far apart they are at the moment. He is 4/10 by the look of it.
Interesting. So it looks like they are also calling a penalty on that incident with Douglas.
Okay, yep. With Daniel Byrne, you mean? Oh, with Douglas as well.
Yeah, because the Byrne incident was around, I think, one of the koala cars, and that looked like to self-spin. So I think the first one that he was in was with Thomas Cena, but I can't quite remember.
My brain is already overwritten that part of it. That was 5 minutes ago, and we've got 5 minutes left. So it's in I don't have an SSD drive up there. David Gallo, though, is on the back for Cruz McPhee. As you can see, the battle here for second place and third place. His teammate James Doyle is behind them as well. So at the moment, Cruz McPhee is... What happened to Gallo? Oh, he just...
I think he might have caught the grass and just ended up missing corner entry because of
he
it.
lost like 4 places then. 3 places, yeah. He went from 4th to 5th, so he lost 1 place. But he's now got Alex Zizekas on the back of him, got him in well in the draft. Zizekas going to try wide and open up the run into this corner. But Daniel Byrne's a smart old cat in this thing. He knows how to drive these cars in the wet, in the dry. So Zizekas is taking the inside line. But here we go. Gallo's got
Alex
the inside on that corner.
Oh,
brilliant bit of driving there. Great driving by both drivers.
Or Cooley, rather.
And look at Thomas Cooley. He's hunting for some more points as well. He's going to have a go now at Alex at the end of this straight. So Alex's focus is gone from David Gallo, who was in front of him, to Cooley, who is now behind him and putting the pressure on. And in his rear left mirror, in his rear right mirror, back in his left mirror, taking a look. Ooh, 65. Cam Hardwick has got himself a 5-second contact penalty. I like the time penalties because it allows you to race on and try to move on and gain the 5 seconds of the driver in front of you.
Oh my goodness! A huge save from Gallo.
Yeah, he's a weapon. I told you he's a weapon.
Oh man, Gallo is defending with all of his life. These are some major defensive moves.
Oh, he nearly lost it in again. Looks like he's either his tyres are dirty, and you can't imagine them being dirty because they're being constantly cleaned in this water. But once you do get off track, it does take a few corners for them to come back to you. So now at the moment, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Joshua Horton with 2.5 minutes left, leading the race by about 5 seconds to... Whoa!
Oh, Jace, we're going way off.
He's gone. He worked really hard to get himself up the back to some decent numbers, and has lost that again through there in 18th place. But Joshua Horton's leading it out to Liam Jensen, Cruz McVee in 3rd, James Doyle in 4th. Alex Zizekas has got himself up to 5th place. He's done a very consistent drive out there tonight, not taking too much risk. He's got the pressure at the moment of Thomas Cooley. Cooley is on the outside. We've got Alex on the inside. Alex is taking the inside line. He's just braked that a little bit longer, gone a little bit wider, over, under. Cooley's trying the over-under, but Alex has done a stellar job of maintaining the speed through there and get it around. It's still not over. look at how did Cooley get that rotation of that car so well? And it's all the way through now. There's three of them now. We've got David Gallo there on the inside of Cooley. Cooley on the inside of Alex as they're coming down the main straight. Alex is closing the door on Cooley. Cooley has got a car space to the left of him, and that's all he's got to give him. He's drifting it around the corner. The pace is sensational. Look at him go. It's going to be too wide into the right-hander. Is he going to be able to get up there? Wow, great bit of driving there by the young fella, Alex. That was amazing.
He's incredible. I lost lost track of how many times I went, how did he keep that car on the track? This is incredible.
Very special. The over-under, the late braking from the off-track to the inside of the circuit was sensational. I thought the over-under was going to work for Cooley, but he maintained the pace through there and held the turns so nicely. Cracking bit of work there, mate. Great bit of Verstappen wet weather driving.
Yeah.
We are down to the final few seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Not sure if we are on the final lap as yet, because in the rain, the boys don't really come out and wave the flag all that often. But I can tell you right now.
Jensen.
Oh, there's Liam Jensen. Was he nobbled by his teammate? No, he wasn't. We've got the young fella coming across the line. By the look of it, he's wiggling around. Is it the finish? It is the finish, ladies and gentlemen. Here is Joshua Horton taking the second race tonight as he comes across the line for a little bit of a wiggle. Will he going to take it all the way through and do some more expression work down the back? He might have to, because there's other drivers still coming through on the track. James Doyle and Cruz McVie are coming through as they come through nicely. Liam Jensen has come through fourth. Alex Azikas has got it done in fifth place. So have a look at this. Little bit of a battle there. David Gallo, he's got Cook in front of him, and he has got Cena behind him as they come through. Oh, what's happened there? What's going on with Cena? What did Cena happen to him then? Did he just lose his controls or what? That was weird. That was really weird. That was almost carnage just across the finish line. As you can see, Daniel Byrne crossing across there, and there's still cars going around and trying to avoid each other at the moment because he's there. He's towed now, but whoa, not sure what happened there. Can we go back and have a look at that?
I think what happened was Gallo lit off the gas pretty much right as he crossed the line. And I don't think Thomas was able to anticipate that quick enough and had to rip the car to the left, kind of bounced off of the pit wall and just kind of lost control from there. Yeah, it was a significant drop in speed for Gallo.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Jackson, no, Morgan was... yeah, I think responsibility was there, mate. You'll have to watch the replay back. Yeah, he nobbled someone on the inside on one corner and on the outside on the other corner. But watch it back, and if you guys aren't happy with it, just put a ticket in, man. The boys will review it, and they do make mistakes. They're not AI, but it looked like it from our perspective at the time. But what a cracking effort Doyle does. You got to get him a rig, mate. Simple as that. There's no doubt about it. Or maybe a rig will spoil his driving style. I don't know. All right, we got enough voice power left for the feature. Well, we've got a 5-minute break for the drivers to get out there, do any changes, any thing they need to look at. Just reminding.
Yeah, I think they're basically talking about the little incident there coming to the checkered.
Yeah. I don't think Thomasina had much of a chance, really. His car was cactus.
Yeah.
It didn't really have much left of it, did it?
No.
Oh, man. This has been a bit of a night, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's, like I said earlier, it's not quite what I would have expected in the sense of, you know, it's not quite the no holds bar. Like like I mentioned, there's just a lot of solo spins and a lot of one car incidents, but that second race, it absolutely stepped up with the battle, seeing like 8 cars battle for P4, and
Yeah.
that battle with Suzuki's at the end was unreal.
Ride by the young fella, huh? That was very impressive. The control he had through there, let alone trying to do that in the dry, yeah, but to do it in the wet, that was just next level.
Yeah, when he made that send into turn 1, I'm like, oh, he cooked it. He is gonna sail right off, and then
That's what I thought.
yeah, he did it, and so I was like you earlier with the huh type reaction, thinking there's no way he held on to that thing, and then the massive drift. Like Cooley had his life flashing before his eyes on that one. That was just incredible, and to hold on to the position and to pull away a couple quarters later, rather. It's just like, wow.
You know who we haven't mentioned all night, and he's on track right now, warming up. Dan Bartouche.
Yeah, it didn't. It looked like the second race fared a little better for him. Not quite the result, but it didn't seem like he got nuked in a major incident which is a huge improvement for him, knowing how terrible his luck is. Baby steps.
Yeah, very, very true, baby steps. So in Heat 1, where was he? Oh, dear me, in 17th place in Heat 1. Was he? No. Yeah, 17th place in the second one. He was in 20th, so he just finished 20th just now. Sorry, he gridded 14th, gridded 20th, finished 14th in the last one. So gridded 17th, finished 20th in the first one. So he's had a very quiet night up to what we expect out of Danny Bartouche, that's for sure. Well, I'm just looking at where they're going to go next. The rain is going to be coming down. Looks like it's actually stopped raining in parts of the track, but not in all of it. Like, I'm looking at the pit right now, and in the pit area, it's not raining. And then I look to the other parts, and it is bucketing down. All right, we're nearly there, viewers. We are nearly there. We have got the countdown just finishing for the warm-up for the 35 seconds left for that. And then we will be out there doing the final run, the feature race tonight at the Indianapolis Speedway, Motorsport Speedway Park. I said that all wrong. Yes, I did. And the Warren Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals. As you can hear the engine buzz. Who are we on board with? Jason Douglas. Joe Black. Okay. The warm-up is done. As the Demon Hunters would say, done, 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 done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a reverse top 5 for the feature race tonight, and well-deserved in the front row because he's been battling all night and keeping consistent pace out there. On the front row, we've got Alex Zizekas with Liam Jensen, Alex from Murray Performance Racing with Liam Jensen from Koala Cartel. Then we have in the second row, Cruz McVie from Koala Cartel with his teammate, James Doyle. In the third row, Joshua Horton, who won that race convincingly, 2 on the trot tonight with some stellar points haul. He's going to be unstoppable at the second half of the season from Vermilion Racing. Beside him, here's Thomas Cooley from the Koala Cartel, who is no schmuck. He'll be out there, elbows out with Josh Horton, making sure that keeping him honest. Chris Tomlin is beside Greggy Crook for the fourth row. In the fifth row, David Gallo and Thomas Cena will round that off. And it's going to be a big fighting battle of all those 10 cars, a lot of pace amongst them as well. As we go to the 11th and the 6th row, we've got Carter Dines and Liam tipping in the 6th row. 7th row, Brad Hinchman and Danny Bartouche. In the 8th row, Daniel Byrne and Mark Snow. In the 9th row, we've got Trev Mortimer and Cam Hardwick. 10th row, we've got Jason Douglas and Russell Gander going for it. And there we've got the Vortex Sim Sports logo there for Gander as well. And in the 21st and 22nd, the 11th row is Shane Newlands with Mark Cochran. In the 12th row, Greggy Johnson and Ash Glover. In the 13th row, Dean Sinkovich and Wayne Edwards. In the 14th row, David Simmons and Stevie Daniels. In the 15th row, Kevin Wakefield and Joey Black. As we round it off to the final few rows, we've got Dave Bowman and Brad Dines in the 16th row. And in the, or whatever that is, Morgan Dial in the last position. Safety car still Jason Depp, who hasn't come out tonight. Dougie Gowans, who didn't race. And our race director tonight is the legend Greggy Barber with Mark Cochran. Is it Mark Cochran? No, it's... I've forgotten. How dare I forget? Stephen McCartney, the legend himself from New Zealand, is beside Mr. Greg Barber as the race steward. It's a lot of experience out there. All right. Where are we going, mate? Where are we going to do? What are we going to watch? Who are we going to see? We are down to the last 10 seconds. Second camera is going to go on Joshua Horton. Again, he is the man that's battling it out from the back of the front of the grid to the 5th place. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are off for the feature race of the Warren Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals. We've got an excellent start off the top. Alex Azikas and Liam Jensen have taken off nicely. Alex has got the inside line, and we've seen him tonight in that big race, how he can do it, and he does it very well. He holds the pace as he comes through and goes through very fast through there as the Koala Cartel are swamping him left, right, and centre. A little bit of a nudge there from Cruz McPhee in the back of there. Liam Jensen's on the inside right. We've got Joshua Horton on the outside of James Doyle. James Doyle's got the outside now, and here we go. The cars are going to go 3 wide into the first corner. They've got a long straight coming up, and the boys are going to be fighting for it. Look at all the golden Koala cars as they're coming through. It's going to be very hectic as these guys battle. You got already Mr. Horton trying to get through. He's wiggling around, but he's boxed in. The boys at the Koala Cartel have boxed him in nicely. He's got nowhere to go except for wide. Every time he tries to get across, he's got someone beside him. He can't get out. He can't get out at all. It's the first time he's got a gap at the moment. He has got Thomas Cooley behind him, and he's got McVee in front of him. Can he get around him without spinning them? Bring back the biff, the bumper sticker stairs. Unfortunately, we don't applaud the biff in here, but we do like a little bit of slap and tickle. As they're coming through, we've got, looks like Thomas Cena coming through with Carter Dines. Dines is on the inside line. We've got Cook coming in behind them nicely as well with the Project 36 livery. The Cartel are all nobbling each other, 3 of them together. A little bit of contact. No one's been rotated yet, but my heart's telling me it's going to be a koala spinning soon, and it won't be from gum leaves. As there's one's gone really wide. He's coming around back on the inside. The Vermilion car is trapped again. Josh is stuck again. He's stuck between Liam Jensen and James Doyle. As you can see, Doyle is trying to pull away. Now he's stuck behind. No, it's him stuck behind. Who's in front of him? It looks like there's another Vermilion car in front of him. I can't quite see it. But here's Horton. again. He's got them all around him. The smart move here, the only thing I would suggest is get right beside him so he can't tuck in and under. With this draft, he is deadly. He's going to be able to get underneath. Oh, the two cars from the Koalas nearly contacted then.
Yeah, this is wild. Horton has to feel like deja vu seeing the same car multiplied by 5.
Oh, yeah, it's it is tough out there for him, big time. I'm just looking at the pack behind them there because you've got David Gallo, Chris Tomlin, Thomas Seen, and Carter Dines behind that battle that Josh Horton's in, because Horton's got, at the moment, he's got 2 in front of him and he's got 2 behind, he's got 3 behind him. So he's got nowhere to move. All he's seeing is koalas munching on gum leaves at the moment. It's going to be one of those Caddyshack moments soon.
Yeah, koalas to the left of me, koalas to the right. Here I am stuck in the middle with you.
Yeah. Brad Dines is struggling. Looks like his car's cooked. Coming through at the back here as well. Let's see what's happened. Dines is, where is he? He is hard to see. Oh, he's lost that on his own.
No. Oh.
He's lost that on his own. Looks like he's crept his rear right onto the grass or through a puddle and it just rotated him around. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable. But the battles continue as they're coming through. The mid-pack are really side by side and they're really starting to put the elbows out. They know that it's the last race of the night and they know they need to make some critical points here. Have a look at this. 747s is on the inside line again. As he, there's contact.
Going around. Oh, no.
Onto one of the LCR boys. I think that might have been Tomlin that he was on top of. But looks like Tomlin's continued. But have a look at this now at the moment. This is where Dines went? No, this is where Mark Snow went. Yeah, just touched the grass a little bit. It's getting wetter out there, viewers. It has not stopped. It's getting wetter and wetter every second. We've got the front end. Cruz McVie is still fighting it out there with Alex Azikas. Alex is just sitting at the moment about a second behind him. But the battle that Josh Horton had earlier, he is just past James Doyle, so we might be able to see that if we can. Oh, my God, the carnage has gone. Oh, he's hooked onto the wall.
Oh.
He's tagged the wall. He's hooked. That's like a fish in a hook, mate. You're not getting off that, mate. That's all right, Mr. Watson. That's your part, mate, when you say you can't park there.
Darn it. I was too busy mesmerized by his car.
I led you in it all, mate. I led you in it all. I let the carrot hanging out and everything. Oh, here we go.
I could believe it. I've never seen a car behave like that. It's literally just bouncing up and down like he's in a lowrider. That's
because you haven't seen me drive. Here's Mortimer inside of one of the boys. It looks like he's inside of Jace Douglas. While we're watching that car bounce around, Joshua Horton got himself around Alex Azikas, and he's made himself into second place. In that process, he actually set a 2:14.431, so he got the draft in behind Alex, and there was nothing Alex could do to hold him off. At the moment, Alex has got himself in third place again. He is a consistent Type 5 finisher in this series, and he's improving week in, week out. So loving the way he's driving at the moment. Hats off to the young fella. Behind him, we've got James Doyle, Liam Jensen, Liam Tipping, Chris Tomlin, Thomas Sena, David Gallo. All the way down to Carter Dines, Thomas Cooley. There is a massive battle pack from Jensen all the way down to those guys. Danny Bartucci is a bit of a cork in the bottle. He's just been passed by Greg Crook from Project 36 down the bottom, and he has got some more people in behind him as well. The battles are going all the way to the very end. It's crazy. This feature race is very close.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Whew. Oh, one of the koalas going around.
Oh, Hardwick's, Horton and Cruz McVie are having a battle for the top spot at the moment, side by side in the bottom screen. If you can see them, that's Joshua Horton has just defended the exit of the inner part of the oval. Done a cracking job to do it, causing a collision. Car 130 has got himself a penalty. Car 130 is... Bum, bum, bum.
Stevie Daniels.
Stevie Daniels. Triple X star, Stevie Daniels. Where was I? Joshua Horton, mate. Still out there, still showing us how it's done and doing a cracking job of it. Oh,
Oh, the 78! David
Oh,
Gallo!
was that contact of Gallo, or was that just Gallo coming out too hot?
I think so. It did not look like there was any contact on the initial
Hasn't
watch.
called it in. He hasn't called it in, so I think it might have been on his own. But the pace that he was going through, look, it's getting really slippery out there. I'm seeing more and more people go off track. At the moment, you got it's getting that slippery that Josh is finding it hard to pull away from Cruz McVie. Was that contact or not? Okay, is that Carter Dines?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, see,
That's
the problem.
definite
See, the problem
contact.
with this one, the problem is it's wet, right? And the problem is that Gallo turning into Carter then as well?
Oh!
You can't. I couldn't tell. Don't tell me
Oh,
the Danny Barton
Wakefield got
situation.
smashed.
On his own.
I think he might have got help. The
Might have got to help.
camera cut. Yeah, I'm not sure though. The camera cut to it right as he
Yeah.
was going around.
Yeah. Oh no, he's spun on his
Oh
own.
no!
Yeah. Oh, he's drifted across the track and someone's hit him. Yeah. Oh, look, oh, Cameron Hardwick he's lost traction. Oh, that car just self-repaired. He just lost traction and just went out on his own there. Did Kevin Wakefield bats back on the track then? And is that? Oh, he's still trying to get back and still spinning. So we've got a bit of carnage here at the moment. It's happening everywhere. It looks like Thomasina's there. No, that's Cam Hardwick going around again. Hardwick's front right is cooked. Front
It's
right is
phasing
cooked.
through the bodywork.
He is, yeah. Look at it. It's not even spinning. It's jammed. Yeah.
It's phased through the fender.
Yeah, look at it. It has. I don't know how he's going to get back to the pits of that, but we'll see what he does and see how he
Safety
tries.
car. We got a safety car.
Okay. Oh, I don't have my earmuffs on. There you go. That's the first time ever. I think it must have been for Cam's car. Okay, so Cam's been told to tow, not to try to recover. All right. Jason Depp is in the safety car, and it is the AMG, not the... what is it? What's that in front of it? Is it a Ford?
No, that's the generic pace car that doesn't actually have a manufacturer.
Yeah, it's ugly.
Man,
All right,
poor
we are
pace
down.
car catching strays.
Yeah. We are down the last 10 minutes. Is the safety car coming out or what? Why watching the safety car? Where are the rest of the cars? I thought I heard
A
safety
long
car coming
ways
out.
away.
it
Yeah, I
called?
think he's I think yeah, and he's waiting for them to catch up, but they are a ways away.
Yeah. Kev Wakefield's towing now. We allowed down the last 10 minutes. You know what this is going to mean, don't you? Ooh, we're going to rub our hands together like we're going to get a nice bit of steak. But it's going to be a feed of carnage and action pack all the way through for the last 10 minutes, viewers. He does have wet on the safety car. That's a very good question, and I will check. I think the safety car automatically goes to wets, but it would be quite funny if he wasn't. Yep, yeah, he's on wets. He's on wets. That would have been quite hysterical, actually.
That definitely would have won up the incident at the pit road exit at the EV circuit a couple weeks ago.
Oh, same. It's not him driving tonight, but Stefan McCartane is in the race control booth, and we did give him a bit of a ribbing in our business chat. All right, safety cars at 60 k's. In this wet, is anyone going to spin off and do something silly? That happened on V8 Scops the other night. The safety car came out on slicks and binned it. That would be embarrassing. God, in Scops too. Oh, naughty. Oh, my. We've got a bit of connection issues with some drivers. Boys have been pretty well behaved, actually. There's not a lot of angry drivers out there tonight, even though conditions do promote it. It seems to be it's been a fun night out on track.
Okay, I was just about to ask. I'm like, what's the procedure here? Since another pace lap would kill most of the remaining time, but Racing Controls just said safety car will be in this lap.
So basically, under safety car conditions are under the discretion of race control. It's in the best interest of them to get the race going. So we don't sit there and watch a safety car cross the line to win the race, basically. Unlike Formula One, we can manipulate the race to our advantage to broadcast you the better show. Legally. Safety car's pulling away anyway. We have got Joshua Horton, ladies and gentlemen, leading the pack around at the moment. He has got Cruz McVee behind him, Alex Zikas in third place, Liam Tipping in fourth, James Doyle, Pro-Am in fifth, and Chris Tomlin in sixth, Carter Dine seventh, Thomas Cena eighth, Thomas Cooley in ninth, Greg Crook in 10th, Danny Bartouche in 11th, Daniel Byrne in 12th. Nice and slow. It's like... All right. Hold on to your seats, viewers. We are in the last 5 minutes, and Joshua Horton has control of the field. Safety car is away and out of the way. Joshua Horton, I would go bang right now and make these guys suffer. But he has got the pedal down low still. He's at about 60 k's an hour. We've got 5.5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, with the feature. I think he is gone. He is gone. The green flag has been called. Oh, 033 is talking about overtaking under safety car, so he's put that in the moment. But Joshua Horton, ladies and gentlemen, he has got 5 minutes to take the triple tonight. Will he be able to do 1, 2, and 3? The Heat 1, Heat 2, and feature tonight as he's coming around the corner. Craig, Cruz McVee's having a sniff straight away, but not quite enough. Horton took some amazing pace on the outside line there, but Cruz McVee, his rear end is slipping all over the place, but he's got control. Nearly rotated it then. Nearly rotated. Alex Zikas has got the pace as well tonight. Have you look at the back of the pack now. You got, looks like Dean Sinkovich there. He's got his back. No, that's Beck. What's he called? Brett Heckman with his, looks like the back of his car's taped down by the way his graphics look there. But Joshua Horton. We've got
Tomlin around it.
No, Chris Tomlin. The two most popular guys in the Discord that are always chatting to each other are having a lot of fun out there again, unfortunately. But as they go across the line, ladies and gents, we're having a bit of a look. Chris Tomlin's rear end is just gone. Look at him. He's a passenger. Danny Bartouche as well. And there's not much you can do between the two of them. Danny is still going, trying to get up. You're not going past me that easy, buddy. Just wait, I'll get going, and then you can follow.
You shall not pass.
Yeah. All he was missing was the stick, smacking it on the ground. Yeah. Oh man, that's some great racing. Yes, Doc, it's a great series to run in. It really is. We're talking about changing the format a little bit for next season. So it's not
way off.
So it's not all super sprint, because just to give the guys a bit of variety, maybe some just sprint and super sprint rounds.
Carter Dine's off.
Dines is off. Sinkovich is off. And the front of the out of nowhere, they just is it puddles? I cannot jump puddles.
And it's wild because there's not a snap or anything. It's just kind of a lazy slide.
It's just aquaplanes. Like he was already sliding then, Dean, before he even turned. Like the first turn of the steering wheel and the rear end just left him there. So he was a passenger all the way through. Oh, you got to get onto the front of the screen, boys, because Cruz McVee is just taken Joshua Horton in the last few corners coming out to the main straight. Horton is now putting the pressure on big time on that bottom screen and chasing them through. He is now back on the inside line. Horton has got
and Dial went
the
around.
medal. Car 180, lap 8 has just called something in.
Oh, we got 3 cars going around. Oh, only ended up being 2. Oh, no! Oh, my God!
Yep, it is. What's going on here? That's Morgan Dial on the outside. Oh, he got g'day, hello, is anyone in there? Knock, knock, knock by Trev Mortimer. Trev's had a bit of an off night. Bottom screen, man. We've got a title fight here.
Wild.
Joshua Horton. Oh, look at the incidents everywhere. They just keep going. 3 on the.
Yeah, look right here.
Oh, whoa. Whoa, what a way to go. What a tough run this is. This feature race, everyone's leaving everything on track and not getting it through. Oh, Joshua Horton just passed him for the front row again. Horton and McVee and the bottom screen viewers are absolutely having a blinder out there. They've changed places twice now. They've been on the bottom screen, now on the top screen. You can see them fighting it through. I'm going to try to get a different angle of some of the other battles going on this one. I'm going to go to Daniel Byrne so you can see the bottom screen with those boys fighting there. But Joshua Horton at the moment trying to get 3 out of 3. But Cruz McVee is not having any of it. He is battling him all the way to the end. There's 1.5 tenths at the moment. He has got the back tail of him. Here we go, 1.5. It's coming down. It's 1/10 as we speak. It's under a tenth. He's on the outside line. Is he going to be able to hold it on the outside? Is he going to be able to do it? Alex Azikas and hold it on the outside line. Tuck it in. He's got the pace coming through, but Joshua Horton's slip angle is sensational. He gets a car going all the way through, but looks like McVee's going to take the inside line. Will he go over or under? Looks like Horton's going to try, but is he going to make it? Oh, he's just had to pull out then before he rotates McVee then. That was a smart move. Live to fight another day as they come out onto the main part of the track, and they are going for it again. We are on the final lap, ladies and gentlemen. This is the fight for the win as they come through, and they are going to be going for it like crazy. Horton's rotated the car. Is he going to be able to pick up the pace? Because here comes Alex Azikas. Azikas is coming with Liam Tipping. Will Horton be able to get the tyres working again and get the pressure off him? Azikas can smell the fire in front of him. He's got James Doyle and Greg Cook chasing him down as well. Looks like Horton settled the car down as they're coming through. Looks like it's going to be a fight now for second place between Azikas and Tipping. Tipping is right behind him, putting the pressure on. Cruz McVee got himself 3.8 seconds up the road. Here comes Cooley off the track as well. But Cruz McVee is going to be crossing the finish line shortly. He's just coming out of the back end. One more corner, and he's going to be on to the back straight. He had a fantastic battle there with Joshua all the way through. Horton had a great bit of tussle there. Finally, someone that could fight him. As you can see, Zeka's fighting for the minor points at the moment with Liam Tipping side by side, going for a push and shove. Oh, Tipping's giving him a bit of extra love. That extra love has got him rotating. Oh, he's not going to be a happy man. He's not going to be a happy man. That's going to go down to the steward's room, and that's going to have a good look at it to see where it goes from there. But what a drive. Either way, Zekas has had a stellar night tonight. The final lap, ladies and gentlemen, we can see Cruz McVee taking it across the line to win the feature race tonight. Round 5 feature race at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway comes to Cruz McVee as he takes it across the line. Joshua Horton in second, Liam Tipping, James Doyle. Then we've got Liam Jensen and Daniel Byrne as they're coming across side by side. Who's going to take the honours across here? Daniel Byrne looks like he's just got it by a nose. Byrne takes it off Jensen as we see it coming through. Alex Zeka cruising across the line just behind Greg Crook. Then we've got Trev Mortimer, Russell Gander coming across with Mark Snow. Oh, what a way to finish the race. No one's home and I'm going to have a heart attack.
I think we need to get you a life alert there, Steve.
Oh, Man, that was unbelievable. Why do these boys do this? That was just
Oh.
crazy racing at the end.
Holy crackers, that battle between Cruz and Horton was incredible.
Oh.
And the fact that Josh was having to fight so hard that he went around, that you don't see that very often, if at all. Take a bow, Cruz. What a battle.
Well, you know what? It just goes to show that even the fastest of us can make mistakes out there when the conditions are like this. It is all on for young and old. And McVie gave it to him all the way through and didn't give him a peep. As we said at the beginning of the show, you can't afford to let Joshua Horton get away from you out front. You need to be on him all the time and keeping the pressure on. And that's exactly what McVie did to get himself a top step of the podium. Whew.
Yeah, and you saw that too, because in this sprint alone, because Josh was gone before the safety car, but the safety car allowed Cruz to get closer, and like you said, just kept putting the pressure on, and it ended up being a much different story than any of the other races tonight.
He still managed to get fastest lap, a 2:12.060. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Man, oh man. Well, viewers, let us know what you thought about that, because that was spectacular. Leave comments and subscribe, and if you love the race, leave the comments in the after the show section as well. It helps with the algorithms and everything like that. But even the race across the line with Daniel Byrne and Liam Jensen, how crazy was that? Do you know that was 1/100th? 1/100th. Between them boys.
God.
That was unbelievable. Whoa. All right, let's see who we got in the booth, because I don't know how much more my brain can handle. As small as it is. All right, let's have a look. Who we got here? All right, where are we? What am I looking for? All right, I've gone too far in Discord. That's not even in our chat. I'm in another chat. Let's have a look who's in the waiting room. We've got Brendan Hickman. I'm assuming he is the Pro-Am winner tonight, yes?
Yep, he's
Correct.
the AM, and James Doyle is the Pro-Am.
Okay, who's the Pro-Am? James Doyle.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. All right, well, let's get Brendan Hickman in first and a bit of a ching-wag with him. And let's try to make it finish before 11 o'clock tonight. That's on me. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, after an amazing run out there, the battle packs are from the top to the bottom. Mr. Hickman, you're on live broadcast, mate. Congratulations for an amazing run tonight. You need to turn your YouTube down. Sounds like Brendan's in a pub.
No kidding.
You have his scooters, mate. Can you hear us, Brendan? Sounds like he has. Sounds like we're going to miss out there because we need to move it on. Maybe get back to him a little bit later. Let's go to someone else who is not as noisy, because it sounds like he's in a pub somewhere. Who is our next one? It is Liam Tipping is there. Liam, who was the Pro-Am? He's gone. James Doyle is gone. So we've missed him. All right, making me sound professional, these boys, these drivers tonight. We'll take it then to Liam Tipping and have a bit of a chat with him. How's that sound, boys? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the booth, Mr. Liam Tipping from the Koala Cartel. I'm telling you what, mate, I hear about these gum leaves and what they've got inside them, and the way you boys were driving tonight was amazing. How was it out there for you, mate?
Very soggy, mate. Very soggy. That last race, they're just like, mate, the whole track was a puddle. The first couple of races, we had some okay-ish lines where you could get on the brakes and have a decent run, whereas that last race, it was just that track was knackered.
It looked like it because we were seeing some cars. We saw Dean. Obviously, my brother spins a fair bit, but even if just the slightest turn into the curb, he washed out and the car started spinning straight away. So yeah, you could see that it was a lot more hectic out there. But the question is, how was it out as a level of fun?
Oh, mate, it was good fun. It was good fun. It makes for close racing when the whole track is just soaked like that.
Yeah.
Pretty much there's no fast line. It's all like you just make up your own line, and everyone's got slightly different ways of doing it. And I think it just makes for really good racing as long as you can keep it on the black stuff.
We're going to start putting bets on see which Qualicartel car's going to take out a Qualicartel car, because you boys have got no papaya rules or no Gumtree rules, because you guys are just pushing and grinding each other just as much with everyone else.
Yeah, well, I mean that's kind of why we started the team. To be honest, is we just wanted to start racing and just have fun, not really go too crazy and being real sweaty and everything. We just wanted to jump in some races, have some fun. So if that means we're on the track together, mate, there's no rules. We're into the doors. You should see our practice sessions. They are atrocious.
I can relate because the early days of SRW 5 years ago, our practice sessions, the last 15 minutes, if you wanted to practice in the last 15 minutes, you'd have to get out and try another session, because the rest of the session was pretty much snipers and people flying across grass, across the other side of roads, taking each other out, having an absolute blast. All expected, all condoned. But yeah, we don't condone that anymore, unfortunately. We grew up a little bit.
Well, I suppose it happens to us all eventually, doesn't it?
Yes, it does, mate.
It's good. It's good to get out there and just have a good time and not let anything get to you too much. I know I got a drive through in race 2, which I thought I knew I was going to get a pen. Didn't expect it to be a drive through, but it is what it is. And that's one of the beauties of the wet is you get a drive through. If you're okay in the wet, you'll be back.
This is true. Well, listen, at least you haven't got a wife like mine who, when I drive in VR and it's raining and that, and I'm loving it, she came and sprayed me with a water bottle just so I can get the full effect. But thank God she doesn't do that anymore. But listen, mate, who gets me?
Mate. It's all about immersion.
All about immersion. I don't know what she was immersing me with, but I felt like I was more getting baptized than anything. Who gets Mr. Tipping out on track, mate?
Oh, look, mate, it's just having fun, mate. Yeah, it's just been really good.
Excellent. Well, good luck for the rest of the season, mate. It's good to see you at the pointy end. Good to see you getting up there and having some fun and battling it out with the boys. Congratulations, and 4 more rounds to go, man. So keep the fun rolling.
Yeah, cheers, fellas.
Cheers, buddy. All right, who we got next, mate? Have we got Mr. Joshua Horton? Has anyone else popped back? Oh, James Doyle's back. He's our Pro-Am winner, correct?
Yes.
Let's go from. Do you want to give him a go, Mr. Watson?
Yes, sir.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the Pro-Am winner tonight in the feature race for round 5 of the Moser Racing Super Formula 8 GR86 Nationals, I should say. Mr. James Doyle, first time up in the room, I think. And Mr. Watson is going to pop your cherry with some questions.
Man, what a dominant performance from you tonight. You were the best Pro-Am for pretty much the entire night. Just take us through it and all your struggles. Just try to keep the car on the road. Lord knows that was not easy to do.
I was just really just trying to survive out there for the most part. Try to stay out of as much action as possible, and really I was just having flashbacks to last week, just dropping into turn 5 in the puddle. So I was just trying to not do that again, and I think it paid off really.
Yeah, were you coming into tonight expecting this type of weather, or were you expecting that it might be a little easier?
I was expecting dry. Basically, all sort of through the week we've been doing dry sessions. I did chuck in before we did any. I did chuck in a quick putt, like a end of a wet session, just to find out where the puddles might be. But yeah, no, really, it was all just dry practice. So, yeah, no, just happy to have survived overall, really.
Yeah, and we saw you have a close call, I think, in race 1 where you did have a bit of an off, but it really didn't end up hurting you all that much.
Well, yeah, thankfully it happened a little bit further into the race this time rather than at the beginning where you just get overtaken by everyone. So, no, thankfully it was a little bit more controlled and not quite so just absolute death.
Yeah, once again, an incredible performance from you tonight. Any sponsors, plugs, and shoutouts you'd like to give?
Mainly just for the Koala Cartel boys. Honestly, they've just sort of set me up into this. I've only really been doing this for like a month, I guess. So, just coming across from a little bit of really crummy console racing, and they've set me up and got me going good. Tom is cool, and Cruz McVie and yeah, obviously we've got LJ, both the Liams, LJ and Tippy. They're doing a bloody good job and helping me sort of come to grips with everything. So, for the most part, it's kind of just owe it all to them, really. Doing a good job.
All righty,
Great work
we
together, mate.
appreciate you. And from one James to another, I hope we're talking to you again next week.
Hope so too. Thanks, mate.
Congratulations, buddy, and good luck for the rest of the season. As we move you out and we go to another cartel boy. No, we won't go to a cartel boy. Oh, you usually do number 2, mate. Do you want to do Mr. Horton as well?
I don't usually do number 2, but sure, I'll do it.
Yeah. Well, no. Oh, lucky I just shut my mouth then. Ladies and gentlemen. Got coming in the room, Mr. Joshua Horton, who came in second today. He did a double first heat, second heat. Thought he was going to take the third one out, and he did the same thing he did a few weeks ago. He just lost it in the last few laps. Mr. Horton, congratulations on another stellar night, a big numbers haul, and Mr. Watson is going to give you a barrage of questions.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, you were incredible to watch. Like, everyone's out there struggling to keep the rear pointing the right way, but you're out there just drifting through practically every corner. How are you holding on to the car like that?
I have a lot of experience in drifting. I used to competitively drift on a set of course, for anybody who didn't know. So I'm used to getting the wheel and the rear end out. So I put that practice to good use tonight in these absolutely torrential conditions. Should have been red flagged after race 1, but it is what it is.
Yeah, you were pretty well walking away from everyone, especially in race 2. How hard was it to get that big of a lead built up after having to come through the field with the invert?
Look, pretty difficult. Everybody within the 10 in the inverse for race 2, it was, I'm sure you guys would have been watching it. It was nuts. As everybody's sending it in real deep and everybody's locking wheels and getting into each other. It was incredible. But then the sort of the heaven gate opened and it was like, all right, head down, let's go. I don't want to mess around here anymore and stick in the battles, because unfortunately in the wet weather, that's when the biggest shunts happen, and I'm not interested.
Yeah, and finally, I gotta ask, what happened there on the final lap, trying to chase down Cruz?
Yeah, look, I just let it rip. Through that part of the track, I've been aquaplaning. Well, everybody's been aquaplaning for that part of the track the whole night, and for whatever reason, I mean, I guess there must have been a puddle that had developed with the heavier rain just in that section. I caught it and sent myself around, but I managed to keep it and keep P2, so overall a great result still.
Yeah, absolutely. A dominant night for you. Any sponsors, plugs, and shoutouts you'd like to give?
Yeah. First of all, a massive shout out to guys at SRW. It's a great great league to be a part of, and I can't thank everybody enough for their work that they put in. But as for me, I race for Vermilion Esports, and our sponsors are Highway Setups, Verb Designs, thekartshop.com.au, Supernova Motorsports, Lewis Greathead Online Coaching, and Vermilion X Coaching.
Well, mate, congratulations. I've pepped quite all the way through. Another stellar performance. You did lose it at that very end bit, mate. What happened?
Look, the nerves
I wasn't
got
going
to
to let
me.
you get away with it. What happened, mate? Come on.
Look, I dropped the car, and then it was just, I don't know, I was in my own head. Like, I need to track him down, and then dropped it again. So it just kept going on. I couldn't hold on to the car, Steve. It was impossible.
It's all right, mate. We can't have you winning every single one, mate. Otherwise, it'd be boring. The viewers would all dial into Channel 7 or something like that. Well, take care, brother. Good to see you out on track. I hear there's it's going to be a stellar fight all the way to the very end, mate. We're going to chat to the Heat 3 champion now, mate. So good night.
Yeah, good night, guys. Big props to Cruz. He did a great job tonight.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we had a stellar run in the wet. We are at the Indianapolis Motorsports Speedway circuit, the motorbike track or whatever they called it. I can't remember anymore, for the Warren Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals. Mr. Cruz McVee, who I love referring to as one of the Cars cartoon characters, mate. But tonight, you really gave it to him in the third heat. You had everything but... I don't know. I think you covered him with everything you could, mate, and the result in the end was well worth it. How was it, mate? And what was the strategy coming into the third heat?
Oh yeah, no, it was awesome. Had 3 great races there with Joshy, and the strategy was just try and keep clean and just stay near the front there, and the safety car really probably got me the win there. I wouldn't like to be in Joshy's spot there. Cold tires leading out of the safety there, but it was a good racing, good battle. So wrapped with the result.
You got a hold of the car pretty well. At one point, coming through the top 5, the Koala Cartel had him boxed in. He couldn't go anywhere. There was 2 of you in front of him, 2 of you behind him, and then 1 beside him as well. So he couldn't even pull out to get in ahead.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. I saw he was kind of a bit boxed in there. I thought, oh, here's my chance to try and make a little bit of a gap. But no, he reeled that in real quick, and he overtook me until that safety car came in. So, but a bit lucky there.
The Koala boys all in one Discord talking while they're racing and getting in each other's ears.
Yeah, we all are. Same with Rogue Racing. They're in with us as well. We're just chatting away during the race. So having a good time.
So it's very much similar to the boys downstairs in the lounge, in Leakey's lounge. They all get together for a bit of a chinwag, which is open to all the drivers, by the way, drivers. If you ever want to go down there and race with those boys and have a bit of a laugh, they're all in there. They help each other out as well when they can. But was that a strategy coming in, trying to box him in?
No, not necessarily. I think,
No?
we were kind of all battling ourselves a little bit, to be honest.
You two battle each other? Yep.
Yeah, we do have a little bit of strategy here and there, but no, we try and keep it pretty open, and whoever's quickest to get through there, and as long as we're not kind of holding each other up too much, we'll battle away.
Well, the money at the moment is out of the 2 teams, who's going to take each other out is between SLM and the Koala Cartel at the moment. I think SLM is winning 2-1 at the moment through in this series. Do you reckon I'm right there, Mr. Watson?
Absolutely.
Which has been a bit of fun for us. It gives us something to talk to and talk about. Well, mate, it sounds like the Koala Cartel are having an absolute blast. Doc said he's going to join up for next season as well now. He's sick of watching. He wants to get his hands dirty and get in there. So the viewers are starting to want to get a handle in there. Who I know that you guys are just a bunch of mates, but who do you want to thank and mention as part of the Koala Cartel that helps you get out there and race and have fun?
So obviously all the rest of the team members, it's just good racing out there, good bit of fun during the week practicing and whatnot, and I just like to thank Easy Motorcycle Spares and Hayden Veld for getting Sabrina's Carpentry on board, being a great help, mate. The team really is just a good bit of fun, and we just keep going around each week and getting quicker and quicker.
Love your work, mate. Love your work. Well, continue the fun, mate. That's what I like to hear. That's what we're all about here at SRW. Congratulations on the top step, and hope your fortunes keep coming this way for the rest of the season with 4 rounds to go, mate. So it's going to be a lot of fun to be had still.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks, guys, for the stream and the people running the series, and thanks for everyone's efforts.
Excellent, mate. Well, congratulations, and we'll maybe speak to you again next week. Take care, brother.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
Well, ladies and gents, Mr. Watson and Mr. Kobe, wow, what a night. I'm at this point every week, and I say to myself, can that racing get any better and more fun? And every week it just surprises me more and more. And every week I'm more and more tired after the race. But that was unbelievable.
Yeah, these guys never fail to put on a show. Every race always seems to be a barn burner. Even the most boring race here is probably the most exciting race ever in 95% of racing series. This is just such a blast to watch and such a blast to call. It makes our job so much easier when we can just react to what we see happening in front of us and not having to make up random nonsense to talk about to get us through 40 minutes.
Even though I do bring up random nonsense all the time. Sorry, I'm just an idiot. Mate, it's I'm just trying to think of it to see which one was probably the worst round so far. And I can't even think of which one was the worst one. They've all just been so hectic. I know the chaos at Mexico was off its nut. That was those barriers and the way the boys were hitting the barriers, and then the safety car hitting the car. That was probably more crazy than like next level driving. But yeah, tonight was a great show in the wet, and the skills were out there, and it got tougher and tougher as the night went on. And you know what? It's still raining out there. still having a bit of a drizzle. But anyway, we are back next Tuesday for round 6. We have got 4 more rounds to go for the rest of the season, so we're expecting a stellar bit of fun there for the V8 Supercars next week. If you are a viewer here and you come and join us, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Leave some comments in the show afterwards. It all helps. These drivers out here, I know that a lot of them come out here for fun, but the racing needs to be pushed out to the broader audience, because what they do is so entertaining. I think people watch this and they forget that it's a simulation. That's how good the racing is. It's like watching something which is real world. That's when I watch it back, that's the way it feels to me anyway, except for the fact that we're listening to 2 idiots at the other end, and sometimes I've got no idea, mainly one being me. But anyway, thank you very much to all our sponsors out there for joining us and supporting us all the way through 2025. We've got 4 more rounds to go for the year. A big thank you to Shunt Scenery for supporting us. A big thank you to Nightshade Collection supporting us. Phoenix Driver Development for all your training and setup needs. Please reach out to them. Grim Industries, the legends that they are, producing, Formula, just amazing sort of stuff. V8 tables, but they've gone to next level. The Aston Martins, Ferrari engines, front of cranes and all sorts of weird stuff and amazing stuff that people want done. So reach out to them if you're looking for something very, very special. And a special thank you out there for Moser Racing for supporting us as a stream sponsor and the main sponsor for our Super Formula Light series, and Warren Brown Tools, where we would be nowhere without them. A special thank you to them for putting up with us and joining us, partnering up with us for the Warren Brown Tools Toyota GR86 Nationals. Tonight has been a spectacular night. It's been a lot of fun racing. Welcome back next week. Please like and subscribe. That's all from me. It's time for a break. Catch you on the track on Sunday night. If you're game, join us for the GT3 series. Apart from that, wait out here for Tuesday night, same time, 8 p.m. We'll be out there racing in the V8s. Good night, viewers, and thank you for your support.